That is Alvin from Dr. Wealth. Today we've got a piece of news. There is a REIT that's going to receive a delisting offer, not going to, receiving a delisting offer, and that's Paragon REIT. And in this video, I will go through real quickly the facts that you need to know. And of course, if you are unit holders, what to expect. Let me give you the details of this offer, right? So it is the majority shareholder, which is Cuscaden Peak, which currently owns 61.5% in Paragon REIT, previously known as SPH REIT, will be offering 98 cents per unit to buy the remaining units that they don't own, right? So that is going to put to a vote by the minority shareholders, which Cuscaden Peak will not be participating. And of course, people will wonder whether this is a fair price, and this is where I will come in to explain a little bit how I see it. And the offer is actually a 1.07 times the book value, okay, of or the NAV of this Paragon REIT. And usually, if a REIT is trading at its book value, is considered fair price because REITs are essentially holding properties, and these properties are a function of a summation of the valuation of the individual properties into a whole portfolio value. If a REIT is trading at its book value, it is so-called trading at its valuation, right? Its property valuation. So now it's offering slightly higher at 1.07 times. So I would say that it's fair. If you take a look at history of this Paragon REIT, the NAV has been stable, right? It is not like a deterioration. Then they try to buy in at a low price, right? So that's not the case. So I think that is fair. And even if you exclude the dividends out of the this REIT itself, and that offer price of 98 cents will still be a 1.02 times of the NAV. Again, this is slightly above, which is fair, right? And if you take a look at the average price to book ratio for this Paragon REIT in the past 5 years, we are looking at only 0.88 times, not even 1 times for its book value. So you can say that there is a premium, and I think that the price is definitely fair for unit holders to consider whether they want to, of course, vote for this delisting offer. And the offer, of course, give some rationale, or even the management gives some rationale why they are considering to delist at this point in time. And the key thing is that they are saying that the Paragon Mall, which is in Orchard Road, is the key asset. I think it's about 72% of the portfolio value, and they want to renovate. Okay, they want to enhance it. They want to do asset enhancement initiative on it, or AEI in short, and that would require a few years for the mall to probably not functioning as full capacity, right? They may do it in parts, don't know their plans, but they're saying that it could be 3 or 4 years that the finances will be impacted, or the rental will be impacted, which in turn will impact the unit holders distribution. Okay, so that is the key consideration. And of course, another point they were also mentioning is that the REIT is cleanly traded compared to a lot of other REITs, right? The trading volume is really at 0.04% of its total units are trading on a daily basis. So that is a very low trading volume compared to even other REITs. So on this two argument, they're saying that it's a good time for unit holders to consider, of course, selling their units in this Paragon REIT. My counter argument is that fair enough, right? So these are valid reasons, okay? But I think that I just want to throw one wild idea out is, it could be a case where their property is portfolio is small, right? But there are also other REITs that are not as big as, say, the Capital Land Integrated Commercial Trust or the Fraser's Centrepoint Trust, which are the two more prominent retail REIT. And we have like smaller players with fewer properties, such as Star Hill Global, and they have two price property in Orchard Road. One is in Yan City, and the other one is Wisma Atria. So it seems like it's a good match with Paragon in a vicinity, right? And they could have done a merger, and they can even add in a third party, which is Landlease Global REIT, which you have like Jam 313 Somerset, another one that's along Orchard Road, and Parkway Parade in Singapore. And we don't look at the properties that are in Milan, and Star Hill also have overseas properties as well, right? So if we just look at the Singapore property, actually they can put up quite a good portfolio of retail properties in Singapore. Okay, so that's my wildest idea. I do think that to add value to other unit holders, they could probably consider merger rather than do a delisting offer, right? They still need to, at the end of the day, not here, not there. You have one building to manage or two buildings to manage, or unless they park it as part of Cuscaden Peak portfolio of properties. Okay. Otherwise, it could be not having the economies of scale to really run it or run it as an investment property per se. Okay, so not sure, right? This whether this wow idea is something that's sensible for them. Okay, but anyway, these are the next steps. Okay, so you do need to, if you are unit holders, you can be present at the EGM to vote. Okay, and if you want it to go through, of course you vote for, and if you don't want to go through, then of course you vote against. And these are the dates. It's not firm up, but the EGM is expected to be in April. And thereafter, if it's approved in May, the money will be paid out to unit holders. So to me, I think it's a pretty simple deal, quite straightforward. I do think that it is fair for unit holders to consider, especially, REITs has not been in a good shape for the past 2 years due to the higher interest rate environment. And we don't know, right, when would the interest rate environment be better, right? So now we're talking about higher for longer. And if there is a good chance to exit at a price that usually this Paragon REIT don't trade at, it could be a consideration for unit holders. Just for declaration, I do not have any units in this Paragon REIT, but my view is that I do think that this price is fair and most people should be able to see it. And I think it shouldn't be difficult for them to achieve the required number of votes for the approval of this deal. So I hope you get a picture of what's going on. And thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.